I am locking my account at Zammy until I get this drop. That drop is the Zammy Hilt, which I need to complete my Zammy Godsword. That is a huge tile on my 2025 account bingo board. And yeah, God Wars Dungeon, we've had fun there so far with the likes of bandos and going incredibly dry for items there. So hopefully, we're due some RNG there. Find out how we got on after the intro. After the loss of my hardcore Ironman status, a new adventure is born. Carrying on from where I left off, without the fear of death looming overhead, there's no holding back. This is Ded Smithy, and welcome to my Ironman Progression series. Hello everyone, my name is Smithy, and welcome back to the Ironman Progression series. So, this week, Zammy. Get that bingo board up because we've got the tile on there. We've completed the blade. We've got more blades that we can shake a stick at. We just need that hilt. So we've got everything else at Zammy. We've had the spear. We've had the Staff of the Dead. We've had multiple Steam Battle Staves. This week we're going to go and get that final item. Let's not worry about the pet for now. We need that final item, the hilt. So we're going to be doing a bunch of Zammy until we get it. Hopefully not too many. I guess we'll wait and see. I'm going to do it on task as well. I believe I've still got a Greater Demon task, so, you know, that's what we're going to be getting up to. I do want to do some prep work before. I'll need to stock up on some blood runes, and I do need to do some fishing at some point as well. I've got some clues that I want to get done as well, because Zammy does drop quite a lot of clues, so, yeah. Let's get our chores done, and then let's head over to Zammy, and I've got a good feeling this week. All right, before we do anything, I've got some clues, and yeah, we still need the bare feet from beginner clues to green log beginner clues. And we're 2 collection logs off of the, is it the tier thing? Yeah, we're 2 off of the black tier, so yeah, let's see if we can get anything. Number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm glad we did them. Not. Right, we've got 1 easy. Nice. We've already got it, but it is a nice item. And the beginner, the medium I've got. Fair enough. Another pair of holy sandals. Not that I need them, because again, I've got a pair. But yeah, not bad, not bad. To be fair though, we don't really need any of the boots for actual upgrades. We've already had rangers. Spike manacles are nice, but you know, they're not useful at my level. Same with Wizzy boots, I don't really need them, and same with climbing boots. But nice just for clog slots, really. But that is our first duplicate boots. All right, so I need to put some time into runecrafting. We're currently 87 at the moment, with 185k to go until 88. We're going for 90 runecrafting this year, as well as 90 agility, which is the last kind of 2 that we need to get 90ified to be base 90s on the account. So what I'm doing is I'm alching up all of the stuff that I got from Muspah last week, and we're going to convert that into blood runes, I guess. I've debated doing Guardians of the Rift, but man, I really don't like that minigame. I find it such a... For something that's not really a lot of fun, it is mad stress. Balancing the points and everything, which I know it's not, but I find it. But we now have the full outfit. We got that probably about a month ago. So I'm going to run some blood runes. We're going to go to the Scar Mine, deposit all of this cash in there, and yeah, see how many blood runes we can get. Spend a couple of hours doing that before going to do something actually fun and interesting. And dare I say, maybe get a drop. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. All right, we've got 4.3 mil. Let's see how much this will get us, and how much XP. Let's do it. All right, 180. That seems like it could be nice. All right, well, all that came out to 11,000 blood runes. Not gonna lie, I thought it'd be more. I kind of forgotten what the conversion is. Right, I think that's enough for now. 15,000 blood runes that I just made, and yeah, 126, just over that, 126,000 XP until 88, which we were getting maybe like 42,000, let's say, XP an hour, which isn't horrendous, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm going to go over to... Have I still got a Greater Demon Slayer? I think I do. I do indeed. let's go back to Zammy. Right, it's that time again where we're taking part in another bingo. There is my buy-in dropped off, and that starts in a couple of weeks. So look forward to some more bingo content. Right, we're currently set at 343 KC. We've had 3 Steam Battle Stars or something here. And 1 Hasta, or Spear, whatever you want to call it, because, you know, when you upgrade it. And we've also had one of these Staves as well. Like is it Staff of the Dead? Oh, let me quickly spec. That's because I'm yapping. But yeah, we still are on the hunt for the Zammy Hilt. We've already got the blades sorted out. I've got like 4 or 5 of them. But yeah, Hilt is what we're after. Still finding that my trips are a little bit short. Something like on like a good trip, we're getting like 11 upwards. But yeah, I think it's more consistently about like maybe 8, 9. Which I know last time I did an episode about Zammy, some of you guys put in the comments about how many KCs you normally get a trip. And yeah, it's probably down to the fact that I'm not wearing up Missouri, right? I've not got fortified Missouri on. I'm just still using Carol's. But yeah. Anyways. Right to 353. I haven't actually done a log check-in. So let's have a quick look at the log as well. Kril, like I said, Staff of the Dead, Spear, 3 Battle Stars, and yeah, we've completed 6 blades. I've got 4 BGSs. If you're new to the series, I've got 4 BGSs because yeah, Grador wasn't really dishing out the Bandos chest plates. Right, I think that's the last one for this trip. They're getting better. The trips are getting better, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm telling you now. Don't quite trust myself with 2 food, especially with low spec. I know we've got the light bearer, but rinse and repeat, eh? All right, we're at Zammy, and we've got some moral support. Let's do this. However, this might be the cutest thing ever. Minnie and Jad, best friends. Best friends. Right, I'll tell you one thing that I'm trying to do is catch a freeze on the meleeer, and then try and get me prayers all right on the. There we go. I should have let him run. I should have let him run anyway. Yeah, trying to kind of calm down the damage when I'm fighting the minions, because yeah, they really do hit, and it's not very lit. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. But yeah, I'm trying to flick between, especially when the mage and the range are still up. It's not really worth freezing him then, and then freezing the meleeer so he stops hitting me. He's mean. He keeps punching me. If there was ever a troll drop here, it's that. Like, who needs 3 strength and attack pots? I get it if you're meleeing, but come on, man. That's so 10 years ago, people meleeing here. It's Scorching Bow and Lightbearer season. Right, 19 done so far today. We've not been there very long. We've only been over there about an hour. Always remember, pause your session when you're banking, I guess. But yeah, nothing really to write home about. Just shy of 400k worth of loot. A lot of that's coins. And don't forget, obviously, you've got the loot from the minions as well. So if you are thinking about the monetary value of Zammy, bear that in mind. There's the 3 minions if you do decide to kill them, or if you decide to telly out after each kill, which, blimey. The thought of that, eh? That's what I used to have to do. But yeah, we're 387 KC, pushing towards 400. I still can't remember what the bloody drop rate is. Is it 1 in 500, is it? Zammy, OSRS. And before anyone says use the wiki thing, that didn't work. So I've resorted to the traditional Google. Yeah, 1 in 508. So, you know, we're not near drop rate yet. A little crack has been opened in the old school wiki. Oh. Oh, you click it and then you click something because it just opened on my browser. Yeah. You've got to click the wiki. Helps if I know how to use these bloody things before I start slating them, eh? Oh, no, I missed the pop-up because my recorder took ages to come on. But there is the hilt. We are done. 395 KC. Oh, that is... that is another tile done, my friends. That is another tile done. So we can get that bingo board up. We can tick off the Zammy God Sword. And we can go over to our bank. Farming Guild. It's nice to be spoon-fed at one of the God Wars bosses for once, you know. Anyway, let's grab ourselves a lovely blade that I have prepared here. And I think you can just... yeah, you don't need to go to an anvil. Slot that on. And there we go! Look at that! Beautiful stuff. Oh, right, let's get that collection log up. We're now one collection log away as well from the next tier of the rewards. Not that you really get anything, but it's just, you know, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Anyway, Kril, we've essentially green-logged it, bar the pet. Yeah, so I guess we won't be heading back there anytime soon, because the loot's not that great. But I actually did 27 today, and that was 16.28 mil, because the hilt is currently worth 15.7. So, yeah. But let's have a look at the loot tracker. 377 on there. Not all of our KC. Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but yeah, I mean, Zammy, 31.9 mil for just shy of 380 of them. It's not bad, is it? It's not horrendous. But it's not like... I don't think I've still got bandos on my logs. No, I don't think I do, because I've done TOA before, more recently. Yeah, I don't. But that number will be way higher on bandos, but then again, I've done nearly 2.6k of them, so numbers, eh? But yeah, another huge goal ticked off. That's really nice for like chambers, and we do need to go to chambers because I need to get myself an arcane. And, you know, I want to start doing more raids, so yeah. ZGS, the spec on it, the freeze on it is pretty damn lit. Is it going to help us in the Colosseum? Probably not, but it's another one for the Arsenal, isn't it? Another string to my metaphorical bow. It is really funny though, seeing like 4 bandos cards. Maybe I go for 4 Zammy just to even it out. But I've just clicked out the bank. But let's go back to Kril. Is it now? Kuradao. I'm going to cancel that task. I think I've still got points. Yeah, I do. Let's cancel it. Confirm. I can't be asked going back. And we're looking for a rack site task now, because we still need to finish off the halberd. I'm not doing that. That can get right in the bin. Bye. Thanks. Black demons. I don't think I need to do black demons. So bye. I'm not doing steel dragons either, so bye. I mean, that's quick, but I really can't be bothered. I'd rather use the points. Cave Kraken. All right, we still need the pet there, so let's go and see if we can get that done. And if you're new to the series, I'm pretty dry at old Kraken. Where's Kraken? Yeah, nearly 1,000 over drop rate for the pet. Right, and now we sit back, recline for a little bit. If you're wondering how I do Kraken, there is a guide up on my second channel, but yeah. So you burn a load of runes, really, and get yourself some nice cash. The bus ride home has been sorted. There is 3,885 KC. We're getting up there at Kraken. We're getting up there. All right, there's 3,900. This task should get us to over the 4,000 mark, which is a nice thought. Right, that's probably the last one for this evening. We managed to do 80 KC, as you can see there, which is 1.4 mil, let's say. And we've got 77 left on the task, so I'll be back here tomorrow to polish that off. We'll tick over the 4,000 mark. Maybe pet. Maybe. maybe. But yeah, not a bad session at Kraken. All right, we've just passed the 4,000 KC mark. We're now 1,000 over the drop rate for the pet, because if I do this and I do this and we scroll, yeah, 1 in 3,000 for the pet. Jar of dirt though. If you need a jar of dirt, let me know, because I've got way too many of them. But yeah, you know, Kraken, it's pretty chill. Get some nice alcohols in here and that. And so far today, we've done 36, and that's just shy of 900k. You can't complain with that, really, can you? It's AFK as well. So I'm just sat here doing some editing while taking out some Krakens. Keeping them seas safe. Also, while I have got you, there should have been a video up on Wednesday, which is me going through where we're at with the board so far, obviously not including what we've done in this episode, because I'm not going to give out some early spoilers. I can't be doing that now, can I? But yeah, we're going to be going through how we're looking on the board so far, you know, what's the plan going forward with the board, what we're going to be attacking, what we need to do to be able to get onto that, essentially the final boss of the bingo board, which is the Colosseum. Right, that's probably the hardest thing we've got left on there. Yeah, I've got a video up that is me going through, because we're like, I was planning on doing this a couple of months ago when it was like actually halfway through the year, but yeah, we're past the halfway mark. We're definitely past the halfway mark on the board as well. So I think it'd be nice to sit down, go through, you know, how we're looking, how it's shaping up, anything that I think we're probably not going to hit by the end of the year. Talking about it. So if that's of interest, it's up on the main channel. I want to start bringing back the Wednesday uploads as well as a load of stuff going up on the second channel. So if you're not already, I keep going on about it, but more SmithyTV, go and drop it a sub. We're closing like 1,600 subs there. But there's loads of content going up on that channel, not just RuneScape, like Pokemon. I still do some of my comic stuff as well, but they're mainly short. So if you're not into that, don't worry. The main videos are bonus RuneScape stuff, Pokemon stuff, and some other bits and pieces as well. So, yeah. Apologies, not been any streams as well. I've just been busy boy. I've just been bloody busy. Right, and a couple more hits. Maybe one more. Look at that. There we go. There is the Kraken task completed. Right, let's get out of here. And anything on the floor? Nah, some sharks. That would be nice, but nah. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Slayer Master, see if we can get another well. See, the thing is, we still need to finish off the Noxious Halberd, and we need an Araxite task for that. So I'm gonna see if I can get an Araxite task in maybe like 10 attempts, and if we don't, I'll sod off and do something else. All right, rub my bald head for good luck. Araxites, Bloodvelds. That's not Araxites. Bye. That's not Araxites. Bye. That's not Araxite. I do actually need to do some Abyssal Sire, to be fair. There are some combat achievements there that I need to get. Smoke Devils. I just can't be bothered. We don't need the Slayer XP. We don't need the Occult. I'm a burn 330 points. How many would you like to slay? Can I say 0? Is that a thing? Oh, you can fuck off. 53 Iron Dragons. No. Bye. Come on. Great. I don't need them anymore. I don't need them anymore. Come on. Get with the program. No, I don't fancy them either, to be perfectly honest with you. Cancel task, bye. What did I just say? Eh? What did I just say? Don't send me to Sire, please. Please don't send me to Sire, because that fucking thing does not want to give me any of its unsireds. But I do need to do combat tasks there, and I do need to get the elite tier this year. Because if we go on bosses and we go on Abyssal Sire, They've got 3 left. Incomplete. Kill the Abyssal Sire without letting us... That should be alright. Only stunned it once. I guess we can do that. Use Vengeance. They're pretty... They're not, like, difficult. And Sire has had some changes done to it. So maybe, just maybe, I park my arse there for at least a few KC, just to see how bad it is. Like, I know it would break the economy, but I wish once you got 99 Slayer, you could, like, pick your task. Which I know is very Iron Man of me, but yeah. I don't want to be doing, like, dead-ass tasks. I want to go for shit that I need. But anyways, 170 of them. I guess I'll do... What KC were we on? 135. I was going to say maybe we go for a round number, and then I do the normal ones. But 65 Sire sounds literally worse than stubbing your toe like really hard, and it really hurts. Alright, like I said, I haven't been here in ages, but this is the setup I'm running. Probably don't need all the range gear, but we shall see. Let's do it. Alright, there we go. That should be a combat task. Yeah, there we go. Where they've updated the respiratory systems, you don't need to really worry about not hitting anymore, which is quite nice. But 350 cosmic runes. Yeah, look, watch this. If you've not been to Sire lately, you just go bang, 50, bang, bang. I said bang. There we go. There you go. And these seem to count towards the task, maybe? No, they don't. Good. Switch your claws. Turn on that. I'm all dosed up. And unleash hell upon Sire. Swing, swing. Shing, shing. I mean, these are completely missing. Anyway. I'll see if something interesting happens. He's pumping out the superstores. That's our second superstore dropping 2 kills. Oh well. Profit, I guess. You know what? I've been using dragon arrows, so seeing as we're one hitting, they seem like a waste. So let's use the 195k broad arrows that I made during doing 99 fletching. Anyways, back to it. I just thought I'd check in for anyone who's going to say in the comments, why are you using dragon arrows? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. Just an idiot. Also, I'm curious. I've not looked up drop rates at Sire in years. What is the drop rate on an unsired? 1 in 100. So we should have seen one by now. So we are due one, absolutely. Okay. Wish me luck. And I do have my little mascot with me again today. She's she's curled up underneath my monitor. And she did it yesterday, and I got a Zammy Hilt. So, you know, maybe she's my new little good luck charm. Oh yeah, I've also switched around my left click on these little minion things, because they're bloody annoying when you're trying to click on tiles and they're right under your feet. And me saying that the CA is going to be easy, the one where you got to kill it without any of them spawning or upgrading to the slightly larger version, that's going to be tricky. We've got to be speedy on the kill. Also, these broad arrows are absolutely doing the job. We were wasting resources using dragon. Silly. Now, having to think about how to do that CA where you got to stop all these little minions and succeed. They've already done it. How quick that is. Maybe if you freeze them all, maybe that can halt the change. Hey, there we go. They grow up too fast. I was wondering at the end there. I didn't see any of them spawn or transform, and I was like, "Oh, well, give us the task." And we got the job done. Very nice. And points wise, how are we doing? 81 points until elite tier, which will probably change in like a week when the Ujima flips, the whatchamacallums, the delve ones come out. But Abyssal Sire, oh, that's on the hard tier. I think they're on the elite. Yeah, demonic rebound, use vengeance. Ooh, that's quite an easy one. Let's turn that, switch to protect from range. All right, turn on vengeance. Yeah. I mean, we got it, but we did die. But there is the elite combat task done. Yeah, I guess heal up before you do it, but I mean, the task at hand was to get the combat task, and we did it. And with that, we're now 77 points away. I'll tell you what, we are getting some serious KCs a trip now. Yeah, I've kind of got this method down, which you love to see. Whenever, I guess it's relearning it, right? Because they've done a load of changes to Sire. It's essentially a new boss. But yeah, really, really nice. We're flying through the KCs, getting a... I might even go for 200. Who knows? Who knows? Depends what what mood I'm feeling in, and if we get an unsired at some point. But yeah, 158 KC, still no unsired, and yeah, we're cooking with gas. Also, just to say as well, I've done a Sire guide on the second channel, so if you want to see how I do Sire, why I'm using what I'm using, all of that good stuff, there's a guide up, a refreshed guide, because they did do a lot of changes to Sire. So yeah, there might be some new bits in there that you don't know if you've not done Sire in a little while. But yeah, go and check it out. Hope you guys find it useful and all of that good stuff. But anyway, we're now up to 161 KC. I know, only a couple more than last time I spoke to you. Where's this unsired, eh? Where is it? Oh, some green text. There we go. 2 Snapdragon seeds. Not bad. Anyway, we're doing like 4 or 5 KC a trip. Seems pretty good. Right, there you go. There's 200 KC. I said I wasn't going to go for the round number, but I did anyway. But we now should have seen 2 unsireds. I ain't seeing no unsireds. I really hope this isn't going to be like Muspah and we need to do nearly 700 of these bloody things just to see one. And yeah, like Muspah, you need multiple of the drop to get the actual drop. And even at that point, you might not even get all the bludgeon pieces. So, it's not looking good. Hopefully we can get one within the next, 50 KC. That would be nice. Or maybe on this task, because we still have 105 to go, which at that point will be 3 times over the drop rate. Whew, right, I'm now up to 215 KC. We have done 50 KC today, and that equates to just under 2.5 mil. Safe to say, if you're thinking about doing Sire for a moneymaker, probably not the one. Yeah. That's a couple of hours, maybe let's say 3 hours of doing Sire to get 50 KC with my gear set up. But yeah, we've still got 90 left on task, which will probably get done next week now. Right, although we didn't get anything at Sire, we did tick off that huge tile of the Zammy God Sword. I still find it funny with the animation where you kind of extending and compressing. What's that all about? What is that all about? But I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing, drop a like, and it helps those algorithm overlords stay happy. And as always, let me know in the comments, what have you been up to this week? Any goals ticked off? Any cool new items? Any levels? As always, I love to hear about it. And if you've got any suggestions for anything that we've done in today's episode, shoot me a comment as well. And be sure to go and check out the video I put up midweek, which is going through kind of the next steps for the account, where we're going, what we're going to be focusing on, and what we need to get ticked off before we start the Colosseum. A shout out to all of our channel members of Common Luke Short, Steve, Maid, AJ, Thamescape, Rayleigh, Chair, Raw, Johnny, Heathen, Snotbones, Damo, Big H, Angry Mountain Gorilla, The Red Tail, Selfie Hawk, Roven, Justin, Iron Charlog, Ben, Don, Mahoxie, Prime Example, and T3. Huge shout out to those gamers for supporting through the membership program, and if you want to get involved with that, shout outs at the end of the videos. There's a join button down below with all the information you need, my friend. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you all with a new video very soon. Bye!